Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. I am here to do a solar eclipse reading for you all. We have a solar eclipse on the 30th, which I believe is Saturday, and today is Wednesday. Yes, today is Wednesday, the 27th. So let's see what the cards say about the next few days. I'm just going to start off and tell you all that if you've been feeling this squeezing energy, or it's almost like you feel stuck, like you feel like you can't move, you keep wanting to do something, but you don't know what it is you want to do, or you feel like you're in a place where people are driving you bonkers, or maybe you're getting a flat tire and you feel trapped, or you're stuck in traffic. The universe is showing you all of these situations to challenge you, to let you know that you have a choice. You can ask yourself, how can I find more peace in the situation? How can I relax my body and trust that everything's going to be okay? So when we get shoved into these situations, and it feels like we have to do something right now, we have to get out of this, we have to force our way out, that is your ego. That is you seeing that your thoughts, what you've been living in recently, is this egoic mindset of I'm in control, I need to make things happen, and that's not how things are supposed to be. We are spiritual beings in physical bodies, and we're here to trust and surrender and say, universe, use me, change me into a man or woman who can take action, show me where to go. If you have me stopped at a red light and it's not turning to green, then there's a reason for it. So I'm going to rest in that, and I'm going to trust that everything is okay. So if you're feeling that energy, you're not alone. It is the energy of this week. Okay. It's not, there's no punishment for you in your life. You're not being, the universe isn't like sending you some sign where you need to take action in your life. It's just an opportunity to ride the wave. And your wave might be rougher than others, but it's okay. It's showing you your strength. Okay. Because a lot of people go through their days and they don't know that this is a certain energy. They think it's just their lives and something bad is going to happen. And I'm here to tell you to relax, because I used to be that girl. I used to always think the worst case scenario. So I now get to show you the other side of it, the spiritual side of it, that there's a reason for it. And the reason is it's an opportunity for growth and to lean into, okay, how can I be more patient and calm in this situation? How can I know that this was brought to me to show me that I can be calm through it? All right. You are resilient and you are strong, and you just have to recognize that about yourself, and that you have a higher power here to help you move through life. So we're going to start off by opening sacred space. I have my Palo Santo. All right. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. Please pour your white light all around us. Please release us from this stuck energy, this pressing energy, this scary energy, whatever it is in your world. Oh, it looked like a little heart. Did you guys see that? Please open sacred space. Please protect the messages that are meant to come through. Make sure it's only in the highest and whitest light. No other vibrations are allowed here. I always say when I walk into like my Reiki space, my Reiki space is in like a beautiful Victorian home, and I'm on the 3rd floor, and they talk about how there's like a doctor that passed away that lives on the 3rd floor, and there's a little girl that lives on the 2nd floor. And I come out of my Reiki space and I'm alone, right? Because I'm like locking up the place, and I'm like, all right, I don't want to see anybody. Everybody go back to your rooms. I'm leaving. I'm walking down the steps. I don't want to see anybody. And they listen. So all we have to do is demand and speak with conviction, and we are in charge of what we want to experience in the spiritual world. So if you're one of those people that watch my readings and you're a little like timid and you're like, I don't know if I want to believe in this stuff, or I don't want to see spirits and I don't want to hear anything, just wherever you go, say, no, thank you. Only the highest and whitest light. Thank you very much. And you just speak with conviction. All right, let's start with a page from my favorite book, Heart Thoughts by Louise Hay. I feel like somebody needs to take a big deep breath through your belly. When you're feeling this constricted energy this week, your breathing is going to be your best bet. I had a dream last night that somebody took my jaw It was like my jaw was broken and it was just hanging, and I couldn't swallow. I couldn't breathe. It was like I just couldn't talk. And it was like a consistent thing. Like I woke up in the middle of the night and was like, okay, Michelle, it's a dream. It's your ego trying to like mess with you and scare you. And I know not to listen to that. And then I flipped over on my couch and I went back to bed, and then it was there again. And it was this sensation that I could have avoided it. Like, it was in my dream. I was being shown that like the habits or whatever I was doing throughout my day could have helped me avoid that happening to my mouth. So as you know, I wake up and I know that anything related to teeth or jaw or throat is your throat chakra. That is your communication. That is speaking your truth. So today I took action on some things and I spoke my truth, and I just did things that I felt like I needed to do and just wanted to say. And now it's out there and I've done my part. And that's all I can do in life, is just speak my truth, be honest, say what I feel, and it's out there. So I encourage you all to do the same thing, because if you live with lies, if you live with holding back and not sharing whatever it is that's on your heart, you're going to live with regret. And that regret lives in your body and it breeds illness. So be sure to always speak your truth. I also, because I had that dream, I woke up, I spoke my truth, I said what I needed to say, I wrote down what I needed to write down, and then I had a reading at 8:30 with a girl who got the cat card and the cat charm, and they both say, speak your truth. So I know that that was a little mini message for me, like a high five, like, yeah, Michelle, way to go. You're doing what you need to do. You're making sure your side of the street is clean. You're making an effort. You're doing whatever it is you need to do in your life to set yourself up to feel good. And if it aligns, it aligns. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then we just move forward. So let's see what page we can get to kind of match that, or just very open. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, please bring us the page that we need to hear today. Okay. I speak is the first phrase. Seriously, I just talked about speaking our truth. I speak and think positively. Let's see what this bad boy has to say. If you could understand the power of your words, you would be careful about what you say. You would talk constantly in positive affirmations. The universe always says yes to whatever you say, no matter what you choose to believe. If you choose to believe that you are not very much and life will never be any good, and you will never get anything that you want, the universe will respond with that. And that is exactly what you will have. The moment you start to change, the moment you are willing to bring good into your life, the universe will respond. It says respond in kind. And then it says start listening to what you say. If you hear yourself using a negative or limiting words, change them. This is all about your thoughts create your reality. Whatever you're thinking about all day long, you're attracting. So maybe you did attract, a lot of chaos today. That might have been because your thoughts were chaotic. And the universe is showing you, hey, if you keep choosing these thoughts, you're going to keep attracting these situations and people. But if you surround yourself with people that think good thoughts, you're going to then start to think good thoughts. So who you surround yourself is who you become. And then I invite this to you. I offer this to you all. Who do you want to be in your workspace, in your friendships, in your family? Do you want to be the person that's bringing the negative thoughts and bringing everyone down? Or do you want to be the positive person that is showing people what's possible? And they're around you and they're like, I feel really good. And I don't know why your thoughts, you're just always so positive and I just don't understand it. Sometimes we need those beacons, we need those guides and people to show us what is possible. And it also shows us, whoa, I have been thinking negatively. Thank you so much, you beautiful human being, for showing me that my thoughts have been bonkers lately. And this is why my life is bonkers. So if you're on my channel and you're watching these videos, your thoughts are everything. And if you can't control them, then you might struggle in this lifetime with understanding the fact that you're creating everything that's happening to you and you can't place blame on anybody else. Everything that you have in your life right now was attracted by you. So what do you want to call in now? What kind of life do you want to live now? Start thinking it. Start imagining a better reality for yourself. Stop putting up with the BS in your world. You're allowing it, you're creating it, you're thinking it, you're attracting it. So that excerpt is perfect because it's saying your thoughts are attracting your present circumstance. So what can we do? Let's ask the cards what we can do to start shifting that energy and start creating a better reality for ourselves. All right, this is my Angel Wisdom Tarot, not mine, Bradley Valentine's deck. All right, angels and guides, please bring us the messages my viewers need to hear today. Thank you. I love when they jump out like that. Makes me feel like they're really meant to be. Well, we have Cupid, somebody's in love. We have Two of Cups, which represents beautiful partnership, falling in love, or the resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness and the end of challenges, exchanging gifts, don't give up on people you love. How beautiful is that? And Cupid is obviously above them, orchestrating this partnership. Spirit and the universe and your angels and guides, they are pulling you and your person together. So if you're here and if you're wondering, like, when am I going to meet my person? When am I finally going to be in love and have this partnership that I've always wanted my whole life? The universe hears you. But your thoughts, again, what are your thoughts around that? Are you thinking like, this is never going to happen? I can't believe it's taking so long. You have to shift your thinking. Or if you're thinking, I'm trapped, I'm never going to get out of this situation, or I'm never going to be able to be happy, stop thinking that. Start shifting into, which is funny because I told myself I was going to do a video on how to manifest a healthy partnership. And maybe I will after this. Maybe I will film that. But basically, how do we shift our thoughts? We shift our thoughts into saying like, I'm so grateful now that everything worked out so effortlessly. Thank you, universe, for taking care of everything for me. I know it was a tricky situation, but you took care of it for me. Or thank you so much for bringing me the person that I never knew could exist in this world. And they're everything I've ever wanted. They check off every single box. So you start speaking as if it's already here. Again, falling in love, or the resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness and the ending of challenges. So I see this as, oh, and I love it. This reminds me of a cute little like farmhouse. I've always wanted like a long driveway with a ton of grass and farmland. So maybe that message is for somebody else who's had this vision of a certain house that they want. I'm seeing this house really clearly in this photo. So this message is for you. But yeah, happy home, happy family. Holy cow, you guys. Okay. So we got the 9 of Pentacles, which is like freaking awesome. Enjoying the fruits of your labors, hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. So you choosing a career that is heart-led, that is basically whatever your heart wants to do in your life. You're finally choosing it. You're not working for somebody else telling you what to do, when to do it. And look how abundant you are. Look at this woman. And it doesn't matter, man or woman, you are standing at this gate and you are attracting all the money, which money is an energy. I was just talking about this with a client and he was saying it, we were like exchanging quotes about money and about how it's energy, and money has its own consciousness. It wants to find you. It is seeking you. And you pretend like you're holding a magnet, right? And the magnet, the 2 ends of the magnet are facing you. All you have to do is turn it around and start to pull in that money into your life. And it will show up in very like weird and random ways. Trust me, you'll get random checks, you'll get rebates, you'll get gifts from people. The universe will literally jump into people's bodies and start giving you money. I'm telling you, it's textbook. But this has to do with your career. You finally in a career that makes you feel good, makes you feel purposeful, makes you feel like you can release that creative energy that you've been like not doing your whole life. And it was meant to be. You weren't supposed to know what it was back then. And now you do know what it is, and it's surfacing and you're making money doing it, and you're able to provide for yourself and your loved ones. Thank you, Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. I always say my man Mike and my man Meta. Okay, so we're gonna do my Gateway Oracle deck. Thank you. Embracing the future, walking through the door. I just heard a knock on the door. I didn't hear it, but I just like saw the phrase in my head. Somebody's going to be knocking on your door with a new opportunity. I step into the future with an open heart. See, I see this as partnership. You are moving into a new partnership. You're opening the door. You're leaving behind your past. You're saying no more. I am not putting up with bullshit anymore. I spent like almost probably 3 hours today on calls with different people, coaching calls on Zoom, guiding them to see their partners and how their partners are narcissists and not giving them the love that they deserve. And they're telling them that their feelings are not real, and they're expressing their issues around the house, and their partner is totally smushing them and telling them it's not valid, it's not valid. And they're like, what is happening? Like, am I crazy? This is happening. This is frustrating. How do I keep living with this person? So a lot of people are being called to walk out the door and reevaluate their life. And don't be so abrupt by just being like, I'm leaving, but have the conversation, open up the door of communication, and embrace a new life for yourself. You are not supposed to be in a partnership where somebody isn't treasuring every ounce of you. Okay, if you're in a partnership and they are not treasuring you, you entered that partnership unhealed. And that is not unconditional love. And we are meant to be in partnership to experience unconditional love in this lifetime. And your children are meant to experience that too. So if you're sharing this situation with your children, this narcissism, this I beat up you because you didn't do this, and you're not rerouting your schedule for me, and blah, blah, blah. No. What's missing is, hey, babe, I want to make you happy. What can I do today to lift, to help your day be easier? It's not our job to make other people happy, but it's our job to show up and support and be cheerleaders for our partners. So if I had a partner, it would make me feel so good if my partner woke up each day and was just like, Michelle, I hope you have an amazing day. Let me know if you need any support throughout the day, or if you need to call me after one of your readings. And if you just want to vent and talk about it, I would love to do that for you. Like, that would be a dream for me. Somebody who's just saying, hey, I'm here if you need me, but I know you don't need me because you got your shit together. So think about that. What do you want for your partnership? I would also want my partner to surprise me things throughout the day. Maybe send me random texts, like flirty texts, like meet me in the bathroom at lunch or something, and we're out in public, whatever it is. But it would have to be something that you desire. And if you're in a partnership and you're not getting any of that, you're not having any of that spice or that sexiness or that passion, you deserve that. And maybe it's time for you to start reevaluating it and start embracing a different future for yourself. Because it's coming, whether you believe it or not. Sometimes it comes when you least expect it and you're like, shit, what do I do? All right, so let's see. We're going to use my deck, the Ever Unfolding Heart. It's what it looks like. The link is in the description box below if you want to purchase my deck and have my energy with you each day. Healing is needed now. Universe, what do I need to heal? Show me, guide me, help me see. So as you're seeing your partnerships or your maybe your work life, and you're understanding the contrast, you're finding out what don't I want and what do I want. There's a healing journey that happens to get from here to here. We have to learn what our needs are. Why did we attract that situation in the first place? Now, when we're going to pull away from that situation, it's going to be painful. It's going to suck. It's not going to feel good. Change doesn't always feel good, but there's healing that happens. So there's this unlearning that happens when you go from here to here, and you can be brave and you can embrace it. The healing journey is the best journey to be on. It's the only journey to be on, because when you heal, you discover your true happiness. And don't you want to be happy in your life? Don't you want to manifest all of your desires? Well, part of being happy is knowing that you don't need to manifest those things because you're happy on your own, but those things end up flooding in because you are so happy and you're in alignment with who you are. I just made a little post about celery juice on my channel in my shorts and in my short videos. And as somebody commented and said, like, I believe that we should be able to eat anything and our body be fine if we're in alignment and we're following our truest essence and our truth. And I believe that too. Lately, I've been wondering, like, why is my body so healthy? Why is it staying so strong and fit when I've been like drinking more energy drinks and I've been eating candy, and for like 10 years, I didn't do those things. And I ate so perfectly and my body was a mess. But now that I've been on a healing journey and I'm doing what I love and I'm in alignment with myself and my truth, my body aligns. It's like it's holding so much light that no matter what I put in it, the light in my body, like, dissolves it and makes it okay. And my body's okay. So being in alignment, you can kind of eat whatever you want and your body maintains a certain size. It's like it's homeostasis. It's like my body's been dying to be at this size my whole life, but I just didn't know how to get there without manipulating it and working out super hard. Now I work out just for fun because it makes me feel good. So being on the healing journey is so important. Don't run away from it. You might think it's scary because you're going to feel pain and you're going to feel like an uproot in your life. But that's when people come to watch these readings. It's because you need the guidance and you will have it. The universe will show up for you. Trust me. All right, let's do an animal card. And I just got like super hot. Like I feel like I have menopause, like hot flashes. I think it's the space that I'm in. I think I need to open my front door. This time of year, I love opening my front door and just feeling the breeze in the house. It's one of my little favorite joys. Thank you. What do we got? What do we got? All right, we have a leaf cutter ant. Army of life. How spot on. Ask for help, seek support. You are not alone. Okay, I just got a message that whoever is going through this, if you need to leave a job, a marriage, change up your living situation, the universe is going to bring you somebody to talk to, somebody who's been there before, somebody who's done it. And if you don't have somebody, message me, email me, comment below, book a session. I know lots of people who I've counseled through these things. And I actually have like numbers written down of people that I pass numbers out to because they're like great guides for you, especially for men. I have a lot of men in my life who've been through, them in their marriage and being miserable and then meeting the girl of their dreams. And they had to leave their family to go do that. And they did it successfully. So I have their numbers available. If there's any man out there or woman out there that needs to leave a situation and it's tricky and it's hard, there are people that can support you and I can help you reach those people. So I don't know if I showed you guys the card, sorry. Leaf cutter ants. And I'm seeing green here and one of the leaves looks like a heart in the middle. So I'm being guided to talk about the heart chakra. The heart chakra is always, it represents green and green represents the heart chakra. Your heart is opening and look at my ring. How funny is that? Your heart is opening and you're starting to see that maybe what you're in right now is not love. And you're now open to what love is. And you're like, oh my God, I'm not in a loving relationship, or I'm not at a job where I value myself and I feel good, or maybe that I'm valued by other people. So you're having this awakening, your heart is opening up and you're wanting more for yourself. So that might be where you're at right now. So hit the like, comment below and let me know if you resonate with that. You feel like you're just opening up your heart and you're loving things more, you're loving people more, you're loving children more, you're seeing the sunrises and the trees and you're just like, everything's so beautiful. That means you're going through an awakening. And all of our chakras open up at different times, but I'm being guided to say that right now it's your heart chakra. All right, so we're going to do some animal cards. Let's see what comes out. Thank you. Wow, communication, nightingale. Somebody's going to be coming back and communicating to you. They're going to be speaking their truth. So offer forgiveness. Be open, and my phone just lit up. It's on the ground right here. So I think that's a sign from the universe that, yeah, somebody's going to be texting you, emailing you. Just wait for it. It's coming. And I also see it's at nighttime. So look for this communication at night. I'm also hearing darkest before dawn. So right when you think they're done, they're gone, they're never coming back, or maybe you were wrong, you're just feeling so doubtful about the partnership or the situation. that's when they're going to message you. When you've completely released it, you let it go, you don't care anymore. What a beautiful message. So pay attention if you see any little birdies. They're little messages for you. I just heard you need to love yourself. You need to recognize all the good about yourself. And when you love yourself, that's when your person will come running back into your life, because they will love themselves too. Yep. The dragon represents the universe. So the universe sees everything. It knows where you're going next. And it's asking you to hop on the back of this dragon and let it take you to where you want to go. And my low battery just came on. Blah. Okay. Yeah. It sees all. It knows the path ahead. Trust it. You can hop on the back of this dragon and it will take you through any tough situation. It will go right through the fire for you. Let's do one more before my computer dies on me. Spider. Yay. This is you weaving your abundance. This means money. This is you building your own empire, creating your own business. Look at the color too. It's a rainbow. That represents all kinds of joy and happiness and fulfillment. So if you're seeing spiders around your house, I saw one today on my window ledge and I was like, ooh, money's coming. I love it. So yeah, anytime you get one of these animal cards, it stays with you. It's like your spirit animal. So when it resurfaces over and over again, it's a message to be like, hey, remember the last time it came up, or remember me in Michelle's reading. It's a sign that the universe is with you and guiding you. So trust it. You will get your happy ending. You will get the rainbow after the storm. You just have to be brave and go through it and take the step. And if you're scared to make change in your life, please book a session with me. You can even just book a 30-minute session. It's only $44.44. It's not that much money. If you can pay for Starbucks every single day, or 2 lunches, you can sacrifice that for some guidance and self-love to help guide you through these tough situations in your life. So just email me below if you feel called after hearing me say that. All right, lovies, I hope you have a wonderful night. So this was all for the solar eclipse that's happening on Saturday. I will be back to do more readings before then, but I wanted to pull an energy. So eclipses represent cutting through the shit in your life. It's literally like cutting it off. The last time we had an eclipse was, well, not the last time, but November 19th. I literally quit my job on that day. The day of the eclipse, I sent my letter of resignation. So if you're feeling the urge to leave something, to end something, do it during this eclipse, because it is great motivation. It gives you that urge, that push to do it. And then make sure you have support around you. All right, lovies, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.